La 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 la. La 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 la. Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my monthly favorites for the month of August. I have compiled the things that I have really been liking this month and want to share. So I'm going to just jump right in. I'm going to mention some skincare products, and this was sent to me by ARC Skincare, and this is their Age Protect Skin Vitality Moisturizer. Now this is a British brand, and what's really interesting is that they use all natural ingredients. It's free of parabens, lanolin, mineral oil, formaldehyde, sulfates, fragrance, and colors. Now it's very important for me to use a moisturizer that does not have mineral oil. I feel like mineral oil is just a very cheap product to incorporate into a moisturizer, and I've seen mineral oil in very high-end products, and it just deters me. Like, I just won't purchase it. It is on the pricier side. I think it's about $70, but it does come with 1.7 fluid ounces of product, and this is a really beautiful moisturizer. It comes with a little top like that. As you can see, you don't get the product out, so I really like that because you don't get your hands into it. You don't get your hands mixed into the product, so it doesn't get dirty. It's very sanitary. You just pretty much pump a little bit like that. That's more than enough. Oh, I'm so mad. I'm wasting it. I'll just put it on my arm here, but it just is so nourishing and very moisturizing, but it's very light on my skin. So I love to use this during the day. It does not have an SPF, but I don't care because I love how my skin feels when I use this. I do use this at night, but I do use it in conjunction with an oil because you guys know I'm a big oil girl anyway. It's scented, so it doesn't really smell like anything. It doesn't irritate my skin. It just gives my skin a really nice boost of moisture, and I just enjoy it underneath my makeup. I like to use it right before I do my makeup as well. On the back it just says that it has a lot of antioxidants. It's rich in oleic acid from avocado and peach lipids. Balances moisture levels on the skin for a clear radiant complexion. Contains white tea and vitamin E, which protects, strengthen, and heal the skin, helping to reduce the appearance of sun damage and blemishes. I think it's a beautiful product. I am so glad that I got a chance to try it out. Thank you so much, ARC Skincare. I will leave their link down below. This isn't sponsored or anything. They just sent me this to review, and I've been using it for the last, I want to say 2 weeks now, and I've really enjoyed it. A cleanser that I've really enjoyed this month is from NEUTROGENA, and this is the Deep Clean Cream Cleanser. Now I got this because I tried this out when I was in Puerto Rico. My cousin really likes this cleanser, and I used it a couple of times, and I was like, very interesting. It's very minty feeling. It's very cooling, and I just felt like it really did a good job at cleaning my skin, but it didn't dehydrate my skin. Like, it didn't strip my skin, and I can imagine because it's a cream cleanser versus like one that foams up and stuff. So this one, it says that it's clean rinsing daily cream cleanser that contains beta hydroxy to penetrate deep into pores, dissolving dirt, oil, and makeup. This is not a natural product. It has parabens, I'm sure. It does have some salicylic acid, which can help with breakouts, but it's just a very clean feeling cleanser. That's kind of repetitive there, but you know what I mean. Like, it just makes your skin feel clean, and it's very affordable. You can find this pretty much anywhere. So I picked it up just in case I run out of my First Aid Beauty cleanser, which I really enjoy as well. But this is a really good alternative to that. But one that I would actually approve, because you guys know I am very picky. I'm going to mention a shaving cream, and this is literally a cream. This is the Cremo Astonishingly Superior Made USA Moisturizing Concentrated Shave Cream. This is in the scent Coconut Mango. First of all, it smells amazing. It smells so good. And this is a cream, and I love that it's in a squeezy bottle. I love that you don't have to pump it out. I love that the can doesn't get all rusted and gross in your shower. And this is just a really moisturizing shaving aid. It doesn't turn into a foam or anything. It just stays as a cream, and it comes out really silky, and then when you put water to that, it just turns like really slippery, and you're able to shave your legs and moisturize your legs at the same time. And I love that. I feel like it's I feel like shaving is always such a pain, and using something that's very moisturizing kind of just helps, because then you don't have to really put on cream after you shave your legs. So I really enjoy it. I found this at my Walmart and I've really used a lot of it. As you can see, I'm down here, but really good one. I imagine that it'd be really good for guys, for, you know, shaving your beard. It says it has unique molecules that become impossibly slick when mixed with water, so your blade glides effortlessly over your skin. You'll enjoy clean, comfortable shaving and astonishingly smooth skin. Definitely yes. No nicks, razor burn, or irritation. Enjoy. I really like this though. Okay, I'm just gonna grab whatever I see at hand. I'm gonna start off with some brushes that I really love. The first one I've had for a couple of years now, I want to say, and this is the Sephora Pro Airbrush number 55. I hope that they still make this. I'm pretty sure that they still do. I know that they've changed the brush handle and ferrule over the last bit of years, but it's a standard brush that Sephora carries, I want to say. But like I said, it's number 55, and I really like how soft and dense it is. But I just enjoy picking this brush up. I like to use this for pretty much everything. I like to use it to set my T-zone. I also like to use it for blush. I did use it for blush today, and I just think it's a really good multitasking brush. I've seen people use foundation with it. I wouldn't think of using it for foundation just because it's not dense, like an F80 from Sigma would be, but you could definitely still use it for foundation because it is a synthetic brush. But I just love that, and I think it's a really great brush to have in your collection. The next two are by Morphe. This is the Morphe M509 brush, and I've mainly used this brush for highlighting. I got this at IMATS, New York, and I've been using it ever since just as a highlight brush. I really like it because it doesn't pick up too much product, and when you place it on your cheek, like, you're just able to really buff it out, and that's what makes it look like a glow versus just shimmer on your skin. I think the brush makes a big difference. The fan brushes, I don't know, I feel like they just deposit too much color and they don't blend it out well enough. I don't have the one that everybody raves about, the the Morphe fan brush, but I don't think I need it because I really like this one. I just have really enjoyed just melting my highlight into my skin with this brush. So again, the M509, really love that brush. And the other Morphe brush that I have that I want to talk to you about is the Morphe E30, and I really like the handle on this as well. It's nice and long, and as you can see, it's not super round. It's kind of like a little bit more squared off, but I love to use this for crease work. I think that it really gets in there super fast. I can apply my transition shade really quickly and then quickly buff in another shade in the corner with the same brush. It's soft and it's just a really great brush. You can also even do like a one kind of shadow look with this brush. It's very handy. I love it. Okay, I'm gonna move on to foundation because I am so obsessed with this foundation. I can't believe it's taken me this long to try it. I'm just over the moon about it, guys. I so am. And this is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Invisible Cover Stick Foundation. I use the same shade that I use in the liquid, which is 123 equal to Y365, and I love this foundation. It's the one that I'm wearing right now, and I don't know if you can see, it just makes my skin look so good. It just does. Like, it doesn't emphasize any pores. I mean, I don't know if you can tell while I'm zoomed in here, but it just makes my skin look so good. I'm not wearing a primer with it or anything. I just think this foundation makes your skin look like skin, but better. Yeah, like, it just gives such a natural finish to the skin. I only powdered like in my T-zone and underneath my eyes with where my concealer was placed, but other than that, it's pretty much the consistency of the foundation, or the finish of the foundation, I want to say. It's a natural finish. It just is a great coverage. It blends in so easily with a brush or with a beauty blender. Today I use a beauty blender, and I'm just so in love with this foundation. I picked it up after I saw, sorry, let me zoom out. I ordered this foundation after I saw Jaclyn Hill rave about it in her Ride or Die tag, and I really can't thank her enough. I really love this foundation. It's so good. It's perfect for my skin type right now, which is more on the drier side, and I'll talk a bit more about my skin as the video goes on, but absolutely love that foundation. I think it's really great for normal to dry. I know my friend Ginny really loves it and she has oily skin. It's just a really good one. Okay, moving on to lips. I've really enjoyed my Urban Decay lipsticks this month. I've attacked them like you wouldn't even imagine. I've done bad things to these lipsticks. Let's edit that out. No. And I have 4. I just purchased another one yesterday, but the ones that I have are 1993, and that is a really interesting grungy shade that I've worn to death. I love that. I love the lip liner as well. I wear the lip liner more often than I wear the lipstick. I don't know why. It's just how it is. I have the shade Back Talk, which is a beautiful pinky nude. I love that shade as well, and I really enjoy the Comfort Mattes. I think if you're new to the brand, new to the line, and you haven't tried any other lipsticks, definitely give the Comfort Mattes a go. Any color, the formula is really nice and creamy, and the color is very saturated. I love it. Then I have Hex, and I love this shade. I'm gonna love it even more in the fall, which is fastly approaching. And this is again the shade Hex, and it's a Mega Matte, which is a little bit more drying than the Comfort Mattes, but still really good coverage and very good pigmentation. Absolutely love that shade. I also have the lip liner in that as well. Love it. And then I have one of their metallized shades, and that is in the shade Amulet. And this one, even though it's metallized, like there's a metallic sheen to it, as you can see right there, it doesn't really show up like that on my lips. It kind of just looks like I have lip gloss on my lips, but the color is really pretty. It's like a mauvey, like a purpley pinky mauvey shade. Really love those lipsticks. Urban Decay, nailed it. Another line of products that I've really enjoyed this month are from Tarte, and these are the Tartiste lip paints. I have 2 sample ones that I've gotten in different, I don't know, as like Point Perks or something like that. Yeah, Point Perks. And then I have one that I purchased full size, which I love. The formula is a little bit more moussey. It kind of reminds me of the NYX soft matte lip creams, but these just wear a little bit better, and the colors are a little bit more saturated. Let me just do, okay, so those are the 3 that I have, and Namaste is the one that I'm wearing on my lips right now. It's this nude one. I love this shade. I can't use it without a lip liner, but when I use it with the lip liner, it's just perfection. And then the Brownie shade, called Brownie, and I love this. This is a very interesting shade. It does look a little bit grayish brown on my lips. I first saw this on Dulce Candy and I loved it, so I went out and I purchased it. The liquid liner I've really enjoyed is one by Kat Von D, and this is the ink liner in Hemingway, Ernest Hemingway. I pretty much would have bought it only because it's called Hemingway, but it's actually a brown liquid liner, and I've enjoyed using a brown liquid liner this month. I feel like it's a little bit more subtle, not as intense, but I still get the benefits of having a cat eye. For me, cat eye is very daily. Like, I like how it makes my eyes look. I like that it makes my eyes look awake and just gives me, like, I don't know, I feel pretty with the liquid liner on. So I think that this color is really subtle. It's still pretty dark, but I'm telling you, it makes a big difference on the eye when you apply it versus a black, especially the black matte one that I love, which I'm wearing today by NYC. The brown is just a little bit more subtle. It softens your features. So I love that. Still, it's not my favorite, but I do like it a lot. Too Faced Natural Matte Eyeshadow Palette. I love this palette. It's the palette that I'm wearing on my eyes right now. Obviously, not all that glitteriness that I have going on, but it is the base shadows. I've used Chocolate Cookie as, no, I used Honey Butter as my transition shade, then I used Chocolate Cookie as my crease shade, and then I went in with Sex Espresso on my lower lash line and a little bit on the outer corner. Topped it off with Heaven underneath my brow bone. I love this palette. It's such a great versatile palette. I'm so glad that I rediscovered it this month. I've used it a lot and I love it. Okay, I'm going to talk about a powder that I've mentioned several times before, I think in my videos, but this month, for some reason, my skin has just been drier. I went back on my retinol and my skin gets really dry and it starts to peel, and usually that goes away after a certain amount of time, but in that time frame it's just really hard for me to wear any kind of powder on my skin when I wear foundation. And I can get away with not wearing powder on my skin when I have foundation, but I do like to add some powder, especially for longevity, just so that it doesn't, you know, start to break down as easily. And this is the Hourglass Dim Light Powder. I have it in this trio palette, the ambient lighting palette, but as I don't know if you can even tell, you can see that these are pretty still full, and then this one's down to nothing, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to hit pan any day now. But I love this powder. It's definitely a finishing powder for me. I don't really use it to bake. I don't really use it to set. It's more of a finishing powder. Like, it just gives my skin a really nice, like a little bit more matte because you are applying a powder, but it doesn't take away from the foundation's finish. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. Like, I can use a glowy foundation, say like the Naked Skin foundation, and if I top it off with this powder, I don't feel like it takes away and mattifies the foundation that I have on. It just I don't know, it just makes my skin look good, and I really do think that that's what these powders are made for. I brought out this one here just to show you that this one's almost gone as well. This one's my Ambient Lighting Edit palette, which I love, and it's discontinued, but I do know that they're coming out with another one for the holidays, and you bet your ass that I'm getting that one. But yeah, this is the powder right here. I also want to mention that this shade, this is the Diffused Light. It's really great if you have really dry under eyes and you're looking for a setting powder, because you do want to set your concealer, but you don't want to use something like the Laura Mercier that might dry you out, as well as the RCMA powder, which definitely dries my under eyes out. So this is a really good option as well. Again, it's the same kind of texture. It's very silky. It doesn't feel like just straight up talc. You know what I mean? So I love that. I love those powders. Just amazing, amazing, amazing. A quick shout out to my glow palette from Anastasia. This is the Sun Dipped palette. I have really enjoyed Tourmaline, this one right here. It's like a pinky golden bronze highlight. It's not as stark as all the other ones that we have mentioned, us YouTubers, like Summer or Moonstone. This is definitely a little bit more bronzy, but it definitely plays up with any kind of tan that you have. Look at that, it just looks amazing. So that's the highlight that I have on. I've also been dipping into bronzed with my bronzers. So I take whatever bronzer I'm using and I just literally dab just my brush in once, and I use that all over as bronzing powder as well, and it works. It's what I did today. I'm using the Laura Mercier bronzer that I mentioned that I always mention actually, and I just dipped a little bit of bronzed into it, and I feel like it just gives me an added boost of glow, and I love that. So definitely worth mentioning. And last thing I want to mention that is definitely a favorite is this makeup bag that I got at Target, and I purchased this because I went on vacation, like I said, to Puerto Rico, and I needed something that would hold a lot of makeup and brushes and still was very concisely and that was still concise enough to be, you know, packed away in my suitcase, my carry-on. Actually, I didn't even check a bag in. So this is from Target. It's from Sonia Kashuk, and it's just like their weekender bag, I want to say, like their mini weekender. It just holds your brushes really nicely. You just kind of just put them all in there, and then you strap them in like that, and then you have a nice cover for them. Really sturdy. I love that. And then you have all this space for your makeup. Now, it's Puerto Rico. There was a lot of heat, a lot of humidity. I tried to take the bare necessities, and I think I still took too much, but you know, I just like to overpack when it comes to makeup. I like options. I'm a girl. give me love. Anyway, so it does come with, I think, a decent amount of space for makeup, and then it comes with a pouch that you can actually detach, but I just left it there, and I just put my tweezers, my beauty blenders, some lash glue, some lashes, just like little things like that, and I put that in that little pouch. And it just all zips up really, really nicely. Like I said, it doesn't get too heavy or bulky, and that was my makeup bag for Puerto Rico, and I loved it. I'm gonna look to see if they have another one, because I saw this one and it was on clearance, but I think it's just because of the print, but I really want another one just to have, because I love them. So that wraps up my favorites. Thank you guys so much for watching, for liking my videos, for subscribing, for commenting on a picture on Instagram, for commenting on a Snapchat post. Any of that, I am so thankful for you guys, because you take the time out of your day to hang out with me and interact with me and make me feel really, really, really special. So anyways, I hope you guys had an amazing day, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye!